Hello, and welcome to the Thrive Mindset Podcast. I am so glad you are here with me. My name is Carrie Dahle, and I am your host. I am an entrepreneur, author, podcaster, manifester, and motivator. And I am on a mission to empower you to create the life of your dreams. If you are looking to up-level your life, relationships, finances, productivity, and success, you have come to the right place. I will share with you tools, resources, strategies, my failures, and my successes that have all helped me achieve the life of my dreams. It is my goal with this podcast to help you see your potential and empower you to create the life of your dreams. So let's get to it. Welcome back to the Thrive Mindset Podcast. I'm Carrie Dahle, your host, and today we have a topic that's near and dear to my heart, and that is the incredible power of gratitude. With it being November and a time of year when so many people share the things that they're grateful for, when you see so many social media posts on gratitude, I thought it was the perfect time for us to really explore and dig into how gratitude can change your life in profound ways. So let's start with understanding gratitude and what gratitude is. Gratitude isn't just saying thank you or feeling thankful on special occasions like this month. It's actually a fundamental shift in your mindset that allows you to appreciate the moment and even the smallest things. It's recognizing the good in your life. It is waking up every morning and looking outside and being thankful for the trees that provide you oxygen. It's being thankful for the food in your home. It's being thankful for your home, period. It's being grateful for the encounter you have with somebody at the grocery store. It is truly looking around you and within you and feeling and expressing gratitude for all the things in your life. And if you struggle with this, I want to encourage you to start listening to just a morning meditation, any morning meditation that you can find. There's free ones all over the place. YouTube has some great ones, but find one that just speaks about being grateful and that speaks specifically of the things to be grateful for, because it's really interesting how your mind begins to shift when you listen for just 10 minutes every morning to someone speaking calmly and saying, thank you for this day. Thank you for the blue sky. Thank you for my eyes that can see things clearly. Thank you for the sound of the birds. Thank you for the bed that I slept in. Thank you for the morning coffee that I'm drinking. Whatever it is, but when you start to hear those things regularly, you yourself also begin to notice all of the things you are grateful for that surround you every single day. And did you know that being grateful for even those little things is going to change you? Seriously, there's a science to gratitude. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can lead to increased happiness, improved mental health, and even physical health benefits. If you haven't already seen this book or heard of this book, Hidden Messages in the Water by scientist Masaru Emoto, I encourage you to at least Google it and read just a little bit on it. But this man took water and he spoke words to it and expressed his feelings to the water. And I know that sounds really, really silly, but what he would do is he would speak one way. He would speak lovingly and kindly to the water molecules. And then he would take them out, he would freeze it, and then you put it under a microscope. And the frozen molecule of this water would be just beyond beautiful. And then he would do the same thing, and he would speak poorly and negatively and yell, and he did many different things. And those water crystals were disappointing isn't even the right word. I would say they were sad looking. I mean, that's really the best way I can describe it. Sad. They had no beauty or brilliance to them. They were just blobs. So you can laugh or you can say that words don't hurt, or that the way you express things and that gratitude doesn't do anything. But I'm telling you that you're wrong. That words do change you. They do change those around you. They do change how you live your life. And there really, truly is a science to gratitude. With all that being said, how do you add it to your life? How do you change your life with it? How do you learn to create habits of gratitude? Well, like I suggested a couple minutes ago, seriously, start with a meditation. And if you're not somebody to go and sit quietly, with your legs crossed on the floor in meditation, that's totally fine. I'm not suggesting you even do that. I'm just suggesting that you listen to some meditation recordings. And the ones I love really are that simple. They don't go all woo-woo. They just simply are recordings of somebody saying over and over the things that they're grateful for. And for me, it reminds me of the things that we often overlook or take for granted. And I don't want to take anything for granted in this world. I know how blessed and lucky we are. And I know that, especially here in the United States, as much as we have what we would consider turmoil and problems and disruption and negativity, we also have so much good. I mean, just look at what's happening around the world. But that is why I want to be even more grateful today. Why I want to appreciate and recognize the fact that not everyone has that. And we are lucky and we are blessed, and no matter what rough patch of life you're going through, life is still good. Other things you could do for gratitude work is it could be simple things like pulling affirmation cards. I think I've chatted about this before, but I have a stack on my desk that I pull from every morning. And while I have affirmations all around my home, the one I pull from the deck is usually exactly what I need to hear that day. So take that for a moment of gratitude. Take a moment of doing affirmations. And of course, you know what my favorite thing is for gratitude, and that is definitely a gratitude journal. And if you are not doing this already, I encourage you, because for me, doing gratitude every day and writing down 10 things that I'm truly grateful for and expressing why I'm grateful for them has made such a difference in my life. And we can go into that more another day. I would love to share that story with you, but I just encourage you to take a few minutes and write it down. Just 10 things. Just 10 things from the day before that you can look back at and be grateful and truly feel joy and gratitude for. So gratitude isn't just about changing your inner world and the energy that you put out. It also can transform your relationships. When you fill yourself with gratitude, you often have an ability to be more empathetic towards others. You can often shift a bad moment to a good moment for yourself, therefore making the space around you and whomever you're with respond accordingly. I mean, for example, think about just the opposite of that, actually. Think about when you're fighting with a partner, a kid, a friend, and when one person is angry and emotional and upset and the other person yells back, then usually that escalates, right? The yelling, the getting madder, the energy just gets more and more and more negative. But when you have somebody who's angry, frustrated, mad in a moment, and you can respond with calmness and kindness, and in your mind be reminding yourself of why you love this person, or why you're friends with this person, or why you want this to be okay. And I'm not saying that you back down and cave into what somebody else wants. I'm just saying that you have empathy and you can hear them out and calmly do it. It's interesting how that moment can shift, and it can go from a frustration and what was potentially going to be a nasty argument to a calm discussion, one where you hear each other out, one where you come to resolution in a good way. It's definitely worth a try. And for those of you in workspaces, I would even encourage you to do that in those cases with your coworkers and see how much more of a harmonious environment you can have while at work, thus bringing that back into your home and making your home life more enjoyable. Gratitude really does transcend through relationships and can make them all so much better. Try it out. But where I feel like gratitude plays the most crucial role in not just the energy you bring to yourself, but in the personal growth that you're trying to have, the developing of a grateful mindset, and the goals that you're able to achieve because of that mindset. The more gratitude you put out there, the more positive energy that you create, the more positive energy that comes to you, the easier it becomes to achieve your goals and manage the stress and build resilience and face life's challenges. The more good and joyful energy you put out, the more that will come back to you. The more you are grateful for the things you have, the more abundance that will flow to you. The less you take for granted and the more appreciation you show, the more the universe will give. And that, to me, is life-changing. And not to say that all these other things building up to it aren't, because they absolutely are. But when you can truly see the connection between your gratitude and the things you manifest in this world, well, all I can say is life will just skyrocket, because then you won't take any of it for granted anymore. You won't want to do anything without being grateful for it. So start today. Start finding a way that you can create a personalized gratitude ritual that fits your life. It's about making gratitude a habit, because when it becomes a habit, it's a natural part of you and every day in all of your experiences. If you haven't seen by now, I have gratitude journals out there that can help you. You don't need to have them, but if you need somewhere to start, they are a great starting spot. And they are what I use every single morning. The transformative power of gratitude is within your reach. It's not just a fleeting feeling. It's a life-changing practice that can lead to lasting happiness, positive relationships, personal growth, and huge success. So are you ready to embrace that gratitude and change your life for the better? I hope so. And I really encourage you to start today. Thank you for joining me today and exploring gratitude. If you found this episode inspiring, please share it with your friends and family. And remember that the power of gratitude is in your hands. Don't forget to subscribe to the Thrive Mindset podcast for more inspiring episodes on personal growth and life transformation. And until next time, stay grateful, stay positive, and keep changing your life for the better. And above all else, remember that I believe in you and you can manifest the life of your dreams.